hello, hello. Okay, cool. Hi guys, how are you doing? Good evening. We're just getting all set up here, I think. There we go. Hi guys, how's it going? I hope you all are doing well. It's been a little while since I've been here. A couple weeks anyways. Hi, hello. My name is Ashley and I'm a character and creature concept artist and character artist in general. As the spiel goes, I usually stream here on Wednesdays at 6 to 10 p.m. EST, so it's a 4-hour stream. If you're new, then that's the spiel. The spiel. I don't know. Nice to see you too, Raven. Hi, Lucas. How are you guys? Yeah, so I haven't. I'm just kind of like getting it back into the swing of things. So excuse me if like I'm a little bit slower than normal today. I'm yeah. I haven't really been streaming that much recently, nor really like. I've just kind of been on a hiatus of work in general. It's just been kind of crazy for me. But we about to do some stuff. Hi Wildfire, how are you? So apologies if there's any like strange audio or anything else. I haven't opened this thing in a little while, so. As I'm going, please feel free to ask any questions, all that, but essentially what's gonna happen here is I take this sphere and I just kind of create random crazy shapes and I try and find a concept or a character to sculpt from that. What are we doing today? We are not doing anything in particular. I'm not 100% sure. We're just kind of winging it like we normally do. Hey Osiris, how are you? Hey John. Hey Lester. Yeah, so it's quite literally that. Like I'm just gonna like spaz this around a little bit and try and find something like I normally do. I can't wait to see what I make too because it's been a little while and your girl's rusty, so let's shake that off. Oh man. Alright. So, as we normally do, I'm gonna shrink her down just a tad. And I do this because then when I start dynameshing things later on, it's like the thing isn't like so massive that the resolution, I don't have to like pump it all the way to like 1 billion. Not that it goes to 1 billion, but you know what I mean. How do you avoid this COD commercial? Honestly, I don't know how to avoid the commercials on Twitch. Like I can't help you with that. Like even if you're like what is it, like turbo or whatever, I think you still have to, like, they still put the ads on anyways. I don't know. Girl is rusty. Girl is freaking rusty as heck. Might as well just call me, what is it, tinnitus or whatever. You get cut by something rusty, you have to go and get your, like, a shot for something. I can't even remember. I think it's tinnitus, is it? I don't know, whatever. Thank you, Salvador. How are you doing? Welcome. Hi, side effects. Yeah, I can't help you with the commercial stuff. I have no idea. Even if you're subscribed to people's channels, it still shows up now. Twitch is doing that thing where they're like, oh, advertisements though, but hopefully, you know, I'm worth 13 seconds of your life. I don't know. I get pretty annoyed with it too, like when I'm going to like smaller channels, for example. And it's just like I've never seen the person stream, and Twitch is just like they're just forcing a commercial in. It's like, why? Yeah. So I'm just kind of like pushing stuff around and looking for shapes. This is all going to be very messy until I just kind of figure it out. And the idea is to actually just kind of like let it be messy initially. This one's not. We'll do something more like that. Ooh. Hey Jen, how are you? Hey Gable. An elephant? I have no idea. We will see. We will see. It's always random. It's always something rando. We're just looking for some interesting shapes and things like that right now. And then once we find some interesting shapes, we just kind of, you know, build off of that and see where it goes. There's nothing to really hold you down at this point. Everything is rough. It's like, you know, you open a sketchbook and you just start sketching around. It's like sometimes you don't really know what it is you're doing. You're just kind of putting lines down. How did this year's Inktober go? Horribly. Actually, this was the worst year I had for Inktober because of health reasons. Yeah. Kind of a bummer. I wanted to really like do more of that, but I just fell off after a couple of days. Oh well. How was everybody else's Inktober though? Hope you guys got some cool stuff done. And what like prompts were you following too? Because I saw a lot of people not following the actual Inktober prompts. So that was kind of interesting. Pretty much everybody had their own prompts. Even I had my own prompts for the creature stuff as well. Which like hopefully when I'm feeling a little bit better, I can get back into it, and then maybe I'll finish like that prompt list that I had started anyways. That might be a thing to do actually. I might just finish it even though it's not like October, because who cares? You got a perpetual license? Oh, you're talking about... Yeah, so, okay, ZBrush 2020, well, no, it's actually, I think it's releasing tomorrow. ZBrush 2020, let me get it up for you guys. Here you go, here's a link. Yeah, ZBrush 2020 is out tomorrow, because tomorrow is the 12th, right? Yeah, available November 12th. So if you guys want ZBrush 2020, it is literally going to be available tomorrow. So that's gonna be awesome. If you don't have ZBrush 2019 yet, if you haven't upgraded, you might as well, because you're gonna get 2020 tomorrow. Hey Arrow, welcome to Twitch. If you, yeah, you're on Twitch. Yeah, I'm a bit better. Like, I mean, it's allergy related, and the thing is, like, I've never been allergic to anything before, and this just kind of like started happening, and it's messed up because I think, like, I've already been to a doctor, but now I have to wait for an allergist, and that's gonna be months. So it's like we can only speculate that it's like dust related, which makes no sense because it just started happening, but whatever. It's like pretty like severe too, so I'm like, I'm on my meds, you know what I mean? Oh well. Release is on the 12th. It's the oh, it's the 6th today. Oh my god, I'm reading. Okay, so my because it's like November, the number for oh, see, I told you everything's backwards for me. It's not out tomorrow. It's on the 12th, and today's the 6th, but the number for the month is the 11th. So I thought it was the 11th. Wow. Hi guys. Hello. My name's Ashley. My brain doesn't work. Oh no. Yeah, it's out next week. You guys are right. Thank you. I'm in the future, you're right. I'm in the future. Oh no. Alright, let's see here. Do something. This is like kind of like imp-like, right? Like imp-y, but also kind of like jacko. What is it? The jackalope. Jackalope's the imp jackalope? Question mark? Could be kind of interesting. Did Monty enjoy his birthday? He's 14 in dog years now. Yeah, he had a good birthday. You can probably see him back there. Nah, I'm not gonna move. Hi, bud. Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? Is that what you want to do? Okay, come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Come in. Yeah. You can say hi to stream. Come. Oh yes, there he is. There he is. You're on the wrong account. It's nice to have other people in the future outside of Christmas. Ghost of Christmas future. Oh, okay. Alright. Look, I made a mistake. I thought November 11. Okay, the number for the month of November is 11. I thought that was the day. Stop. Just leave me alone. Don't make me feel worse than I already do. Yeah, Jackalope is a rabbit with antlers. He's got like horns going on right now, so yeah, you're 2 years old. He's a Halloween birthday boy. Well, not quite, he's on the 28th, but still, you're a spoopy boy. Do you know that? You're a spoopy boy. Like, please stop breathing on me. You smell like coffee. You don't like coffee, do you? No. Okay. Ooh. There you go. Okay, yeah, so, okay, let me clear some stuff up. Let me just, like, clear it up because, yeah, I am being the big dumb. So, ZBrush 2020 is out next week on the 12th. Not this week, not tomorrow, but next week on the 12th. I know what date it is. I'm not from the future. And I am not going crazy. Cool. Alright, back to this. Me. Something like this. I haven't done like a long necked thing in a little while. Everything kind of has like a short or normal size neck. What if we do something more like this? Yes. These are like real big ears though. Could be kind of cool though. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. And then I'll have like bigger antlers. Yeah, so majestic. So majestic. His big floppy Dumbo ears. Mm-hmm. Fun fact, when I was in it was like the end of high school slash early college, and well, like high school, I'm gonna say, when I was still like awkward, I think that's when it started happening. It's like you know, being like an awkward teenager and you're still kind of like growing. My ears were bigger than like they should have been. And people used to call me Dumbo. But now they're normal sized because the rest of my face finished growing, I guess. Silhouette of curves is cool. I agree. I really like circles and curves and things like that. Looks like one of the animals from The Last Jedi when they were looking for the thief. Oh my god, I don't remember anything to do with The Last Jedi. That's how much I don't care about Star Wars. Cue like everybody, like half of chat like coming at my throat. I'm just tired of Star Wars, dude. I can't do it with Star Wars anymore. I have no interest in anything to do with Star Wars anymore. Thanks, Disney. Is the most dangerous animal in... Wait, the jackalope is the most dangerous animal in North America. Only wild snipes kill more people. Definitely a real creature. Mm-hmm. Also, please be kind to me if I don't get your memes right now. My brain is only at half mast. Then that's your cue to be like, but Ashley, is it always at half mast? In which case I'll feel like, aren't you funny? All right. So we like the curves. Actually, let's do a... Actually, isn't that my name? All right. So, some pointies. Yes. Dumbo thing. Oh, and before Disney buys Exotic Silence A cubed. As if anybody actually cares about my opinion. All right, no worries, side effects. Thanks for hanging out. I don't think Disney ruined it with Rey because, to be fair, a lot of Star Wars characters are Mary Sue's. Don't at me, but I do think that they just kind of what Disney did was kind of turn anything epic that was about Star Wars into a formula, and it's like every other like epic scene that you would see, you know, like anything epic that happens is just, it's all expected. And I would have to think about this more in order to talk about it properly without people attacking me, but I just I'm tired of Star Wars. I think that's just it, because it just all feels the same now. I don't think that it was Rey, and I think everybody attacks that because it's just like, well, she was a female lead, and I understand that, like, you know, the timing of her becoming the female lead can be viewed as like, you know, political pandering essentially, but I don't think that she was the problem and the reason why the films were not good. I honestly, I think it was the formula that they started implementing. How long until the for real CG Toy Story remake? Oh, can you imagine? Oh, no, 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 no. Disney, don't do this. Don't do us dirty like that. Oh, no. I didn't even see the latest Toy Story, the one that just came out with Forky or whatever. Forky. I didn't see that one. Oh my god. Did anybody see that Toy Story? Was it good? I heard it wasn't. Whoops. I mean, and when I talk about like a good movie or whatever, I'm usually talking about, is it like, you know, the story, is it good or whatever. Of course, the visuals and what the artists have done on the films are absolutely amazing. But I am strictly talking about storytelling. Because yeah, I mean, there's no denying that, like, for example, ooh, hello, that the Star Wars films are absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. But everything else, nah. HD remake from Sid from Toy Story, but don't actually change how he looks, just make the lighting and materials that much more real. Ew! Oh my god, that would be the creepiest thing ever. Can you imagine? Oh, Sid, really? Ooh. That would be so bad. Oh, that would be so bad. Oh shoot, no, I have to. That was a bad adaptive skin. Hello, let's append this. I'll delete that. Cool. Just to make sure, yeah, because I didn't have symmetry on the first time I was doing that. Oh, whatever, we good. Be Gucci gang. Wondering if this should be slim like that. Yeah, I probably will make it. No, I could have used just a sphere. I don't know why I went Z sphere. Whatever. Yeah, and then I'll bring this this bit down. There we go. If only Disney didn't have the high ground. Oh my goodness, you guys are really going at it right now. Rey's prowess is kind of unearned. Luke started as a farm boy and was still kind of bad at his job by the third movie, even with training. Yeah, I guess, but like at the same time, like there is that like Mary Sue kind of feeling to his character. But I understand where like people get annoyed of like, oh well, she just had like powers, and that like annoyed me as well. Like I was just kind of like, okay. Sure, but also the one thing that I can say about the new Star Wars films is at least they've got like the lightsaber stuff in there, right? Like at least like there's Jedis, like they're talking about Jedis, so yeah. Toy Story Christmas Special, Sid's War on Toys. Yikes. Nope, don't like that. I'm vetoing that idea. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Characters are good, film bad. Wait, what? Oh my god, I'm lost right now. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, the Alien universe is better than Star Wars. Hands down, dude. Hands down. But then again, it depends on what you're looking for, right? Like, because they are two totally, completely opposite, opposite things, right? Like Star Wars isn't horror at all. Alien is about, like, you know, just I'm too out of it to get into these conversations this stream. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm just way too out of it. Let's just make art. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna focus on art and not make ourselves sound like complete dum-dums by talking about something that we can barely even form sentences over. Okay, let's make... Scale you up. And then I will out some limbs. Okay, but we want these to be pretty skinny. I'm just gonna make the top part not skinny because that's where the muscle is. Wait, hello? There we go. Oh no, is there an actual Star Wars and Star Trek war in... Okay, alright, alright. You guys go at it. Cut each other's throats open. Okay, but I really like the new Star Trek movies. I don't know, man. But I haven't watched them in a while, so I don't actually know if they are good. You know, like, it's just like, it's one of those things where you watched it a while ago, probably in like a really good mood, and then if you were to watch it again a few years later in like a really whatever mood this is, you probably end up hating it. Alright. Sorry, I can't speak Russian. You're a fanboy of both franchises? Isn't that a rare thing? Isn't that just like the rarest? Okay, we want these to be skinnier. Skinny, skinny. And technically, like, we don't have to have those. Eh. Okay, I'm probably just going to do this without going too much further here. Let's do an adaptive skin, throw that down, make adaptive, append. Every time I say append, I want to say appendicitis. Delete that. Mirror and weld. Ooh, nope. Mirror, mirror and weld. Goody, goody, goody. And I can start to create something a little bit better. Hello? Oh, wait, hold on. Always check your focal shift. Dynamesh? Not yet. No, I usually Dynamesh after I have all the main forms in place. So that's not going to be for a little while. Yeah, but I will be Dynameshing afterwards. Okay. I'm just getting like some, a little bit of reference up to help me because I don't usually sculpt deer-like things. So I'm just getting some reference, which is so rare for these streams, but you know, why not? Why not do some learning? Okay, and then we're gonna do the back legs, which I will probably do this. Let's see if I can get this horn here. Go. Okay. Split, masked to close holes. Ooh, yeah, I should probably save because I haven't been saving. How long does it usually take for you to make a production-ready character or a creature? See, that really depends on the complexity. So if you give me a better example, then I can answer that based on the example that you're asking about. But generally speaking, well, I can't really like generalize either, because that is it's very dependent on the complexity of the character. Let's close these holes. Good, good, good. Hey, STR, how are you doing? This one could be Trico's weird uncle. Who's Trico? Oh, I'm catching up. Hey, Jonathan from the Philippines, how you doing? When we make a new Terminator movie, I'll flip the script, have humans come from the future to kill a robot. Trico from The Last Guardian. Oh! Oh! Okay. Huh. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. What kind of tablet do I use? I'm using a Wacom Intuos Pro Medium, and it is lovely. I've been using it for such a long time too. Been doing me Gucci gang. Okay, so I'm not gonna break that bone just yet. I'm like trying to think of like how I can like incorporate a curve into this, but I think I will keep it relatively straight for now, and I will do that afterwards when I figure out what I want to do with the back legs and the rest of this, because I still don't know what kind of creature this is gonna be. We might completely change it. Still no idea. Oh, hello. And do a tryout. Down. Yeah, so technically this would be up there because we're gonna have some skin and everything else. Oh, hello. How did I start off? Did you do any freelancing or, well, I'm currently a freelance artist. I'm on a little bit of a break right now though for a little bit of like a personal reason, but other than that, like health or whatever. But other than that, yeah, I'm freelancing right now. But how I got started was I was working in studio in Toronto, and I worked as a character artist. Like I was a junior character artist on the film Barbie, Starlight Princess. And that was actually really great because I learned so much while I was working there. And I moved on to Disney's Elena of Avalor and was like, I made so many characters for that TV show, my goodness. And then after that I was on, and this is all in like the same company, and then I moved on to a film that wasn't ever released because the actual company went under. They went into solvency, and all 500 of us that were working there were out of a job. And so that was like a really big event that had happened in Toronto. Like everybody was freaking out. It sucked huge, and that actually kind of kick-started my career, ironically. Maybe not ironically, ironic's not the right word. Strangely enough, that was really, really good for my career. It was really unfortunate, and a lot of people had a really bad time with it, but because I knew so many people in the first company and they all just kind of like dispersed, it was like my network grew even more, essentially, and I ended up with a job at Tangent in Toronto working on another film, which is on Netflix right now. You can watch it. It's called Next Gen. And I did a whole bunch of characters for that one, half of the characters actually. And after that, I just kind of started freelancing, and I got like a whole bunch of contracts for a bunch of different random people in different studios, from people in LA to people here where I live to back in Toronto. Like it kind of like it's all over the place. Yeah, never forget the Barbies. Were you using ZBrush at all those studios? Yeah, I was. Yeah. And that's not like a super common thing either. I am aware that it's not very common, but I got lucky. You know? I got lucky. Yeah, we don't know what it is yet. That's kind of the fun thing about, you know, sculpting these creatures, right? Like, is you don't really know exactly what it's gonna be until afterwards. Oh, this is a Z-sphere. I'm gonna delete that. And append this guy. Hello. There we go. So has anybody else, out of curiosity, has anybody else kind of like had allergies just develop out of nowhere? Like you've always been fine with something and then suddenly you're not fine with something? Like my whole life I've never had like dust allergies or anything like that, but now all of a sudden I can't tolerate even a little bit. Nice booty, lady dear, right? She got that booty. Seasonal allergies? No, because, well, I mean, sure, like, have seasonal allergies kind of just popped out of nowhere for you? Like, that sort of thing? For me, I don't think this is seasonal. My doctor didn't think so either. From hazelnut pollen. Really? It's kind of out of nowhere, like you've kind of, you were around it for your whole life and then all of a sudden it's not? Yeah, I know. I was thinking about a tail for this guy. I don't know. Random allergy developed is kind of common. You developed a hazel. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. All right. Dang. That freaking blows. Because that means I have to be an absolute clean freak. I was already so clean. I had to clean even more. Ugh. Me complaining. Alright. So, I think the back of this needs some work. I'm gonna give this a little bit more. You're also asthmatic. Oh man, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Check my diet. Maybe I started eating something. Yeah, I thought that too, but it's not. It's Hey Pranab. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing with it. Hazelnut tree when you were growing up and you never had a problem with it, but once I moved to the country where there were orchards of the tree. Oh, so like maybe like an influx, so like it just like there's so much of it all at once that your body was like, haha, you know what we're gonna spend our time doing now? Instead of actually being a good immune system and fighting off colds and stuff, I think we should fight off this thing. This new, completely harmless thing. Cool, cool, cool. Tight, 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 tight. Sick. Am I subdividing or just stretching what you got? Yeah, I'm just stretching what I've got, creating like shapes. And then I'm going to be dynameshing and working with that. See, the dynamesh, like when you're stretching what you already have and then you dynamesh the stretch geo, you get some like really cool what's it called, artifacts. So that's kind of what I'm going for. Needs a little bit longer body. Kind of what if ooh, maybe and then like nah, don't like it. Okay, what if we push it? Not too mad, actually. Hold on. Maybe we could have something here. More rabbit-like, you know? Oh, that created another joint, which we don't want. Don't want another joint. I just kind of want to add like a bend to what's already there. This could come down. Hello. You didn't have any allergies, but since you came to the US, every time it gets this cold, you get allergies? Like, oh, really? So when it gets cold, you get allergies? That's interesting. Hmm. Yeah, allergic to dead stuff. It's dead stuff season. Sudden increased exposure, yeah, and your body goes like full stupid. The more and more people are allergic to nuts. Yeah, it's like a thing. I heard about that as well. Peanuts specifically. Too early in the morning. Oh, you see morning dose seeing you sculpt. Oh man, well, I mean, you could always catch it later if it's too early for you. I understand. I'm not gonna tell you to stay up for this. It's all good. About the development of allergies, many people develop them because they're too clean in a sense of never got in contact with pollen and such. Big city things. Oh, maybe I was too clean and then I was assaulted by dust and now I'm allergic to dust because I was not involved with dust for a while. Sure. Thanks, body. This is your normal schedule? 5 a.m.? Really? That's your normal schedule? What's wrong? Why are you doing that to yourself? Why are you doing that to yourself? When I sneeze and sneeze and sneeze like 4 times in a row, I get mad. Dude, oh, I know. I was at the grocery store earlier and I was trying so hard. Like, I would just like stand there and you just like squeeze your face and you're like, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not gonna happen. If I think hard enough about anything except for sneezing, it'll go away, and then it doesn't go away and you go, I do. And then everybody looks at you like you're contaminating the space, and I'm like, no, I'm not touching anything. Trust me, nothing's like, it's fine. I'm not like. Awful. Alright. I think it's like a deer jackalope. Kinda fun. Kinda funky fresh. Yee. Alright. So we've got that. The tail, though. I don't know if I want to do it. You know what? Maybe I do, though. I don't know. I don't know. We'll try. Like, I kind of like this, like, little tiny little, like, rabbit butt that he's got going on, you know? I like the little rabbit butt. Let's keep a rabbit butt. Alright, let's save. Alright, and then from here, I guess I'll just kinda, well, I'll first separate the head from the neck, I think. Just do a bunch of like separations right now. Do that. We will split. Masked. Close holes. Close holes. Go. Bambi, the poly deer. Oh no, don't call him Bambi. He has a happy family. A happy, alive family. Oh, Michael. Super awkward when in an elevator. I hate sneezing near anyone. I hate it. I hate it so much because then it's just like when it's allergy based specific, because it's like, well, everyone's gonna think you're sick, but it's like, no, you can't catch this, it's okay. Also, don't worry, nothing got anywhere. Also, I'm sorry. Also, I want to leave and die in a hole somewhere. Oh my god, yeah, the view cube. Holy crap, I want to do that so bad. I want to make one. I want to make something like really silly that you guys can all just have for a view cube. I think that would be great. What's the worst to you? Sneeze 3 or more times in a row, or feel the sensation of sneeze but never sneeze, instead you feel tickles inside your nose. Oh, I think not being able to sneeze is worse. I am a girl of it's better out than in, so oh, the sneeze attacks are the worst. Oh no. Oh, my people, you understand. Oh no, we're talking about sneezing and my nose is starting to go. I feel like though, like a lot of streams I've kind of complained about like allergies starting to go. So I feel like if anything, my allergies have just gotten worse rather than like they're actually out of nowhere. I don't know. I'm very confused. The allergist is gonna see me in 6 months. Lots of allergy, yeah, it's allergy talk day. But I mean, if you have any like questions about what I'm doing, feel free to ask. I just don't really know. Like I talk about the same thing that I do in every single stream, so I don't know like if I should be like talking about it more or just wait until somebody asks something, or if I should just keep repeating. It's that dilemma, you know? Oh yeah, and Keyshot is coming out with another version soon too, I think. It's the end of the year, so of course everybody's coming out with their stuff. You haven't upgraded already, you better start upgrading. Blah 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 blah. Yes, talk more please. Okay. Hello. I am now working on the face. We're gonna Dynamesh this now. I usually just kind of test the waters, see like what resolution works best. I don't want that, I want a little bit higher. We'll probably go with 200. Let's Dynamesh that. Yeah, that'll probably be good. And so you can see like how there's artifacts here from like the stretching polygons, and we can actually use that to our advantage for sculpting things, which is gonna be great. Because I am usually terrified of blank canvases, and so when I've got some lines down, even if they aren't exactly lines that I will eventually use, it just kind of gives me something to go off of. I don't understand why there is a dedicated keyshot bridge when GoZ should work just fine. I think it's because of like version-based things as well, because like ZBrush and Keyshot are kind of like they struck a deal together, right? Where Keyshot Bridge, like if you get the bridge, then it ends up being a lot cheaper than if you were to buy like the full version of Keyshot, like the standalone. So there is also that. Like I have the bridge version, I don't have the standalone, and that's really like all I need. Which would be the one feature you'd love to discover earlier in ZBrush? You mean like when I first started using it? Like when I first started using ZBrush, what I wish I would have known about? Or that I wish I had when I first started using it? Because if when I first started using ZBrush, I wish I like had the ability to use the Sculptress Pro mode. But Dynamesh and everything like that was available to me by the time that I had started using ZBrush. I started when I was in like late in college. The bridge is separate from the Keyshot from the ZBrush version of Keyshot. No. Okay, so if you get Keyshot, yes, you get the Keyshot bridge. You're talking about the license, right? Like you need a Keyshot bridge license, and then you also need you need Keyshot, and then the bridge will take you there, and you're wondering why it can't just be Go Z, and I'm telling you it is because they worked out a deal that dictates that if you have the bridge version, it is cheaper than just buying a license for Keyshot on its own without ZBrush. Call the new version of ZBrush 2020, 20, or double 20. I say 2020. ZBrush 2020. Because that's what you would call the year. Like, no, not many people say, it is the year 2020, unless you're starting like some epic journey, or you're, you know, reading an excerpt from somebody's like fan fiction somewhere or whatever. You know, like it's, most people just say 2020. Alright, I'm gonna Dynamesh this one. Here we go. Do I write fanfic? It sounds like it. Oh no, you figured me out. Yeah, I write Harry Potter fanfic. That's sarcasm, by the way. It's a joke if anyone actually thinks that. My goodness. I'm just kind of like roughing out some not really like, I'm not gonna say wood texture, but like some like kind of horn texture that kind of resembles like a wood kind of grain, but is more porous. Gotta get that, like, you know, that bone feeling. Hey Julio, how are you doing? Like, please never take me serious. Like, actually though, like, actually never take me serious. I am probably serious, like, 5% of what I say is serious. Everything else, usually, like, some form of a joke. I think, though, I'm pretty deadpan about things when I say them, though, so I can understand. I don't think I'm joking a lot of the time, but I swear to God I'm joking! 2069. It'll just be like 20. Nice. 20. Nice. Are you serious when you're saying that you're not serious? I'll leave that up to interpretation. So after you dynamesh things and like, you know, when you have all of these artifacts and then you start inflating on top of it, you can see you start getting like all of like this crunchy stuff, but you know, it doesn't necessarily need to be a bad thing either. Yeah, because like technically what I would just do is just kind of do that, and then you can start getting some other interesting artifacts that pop up on top of that as well. So I just use all of the textures. Don't mind. All Gucci. Never be afraid, because like you can always just dynamesh and sculpt on top of things too if you don't like it. Yeah, so that's definitely what I'm gonna do here. It's gonna be a whole bottom jaw moment. Let's get mask pen here. Go. And then this is where, like, in situations like this is where I like to use, what do you call it? The, Sculptress Pro. Show you in a sec. Pro, put that on, not adaptive though. Let's see, nope. Turn that down. Turn it down. Yep. save. When do I add the top hat and monocle? I thought your name was like Pepper Potts for a second. Like, probably never, honestly. I think we did that for like one sculpt ever, like way back when, and then after that it just never ever happened again. Honestly, we're probably just gonna add feet everywhere because feet is the industry standard IMM. So, what am I doing? Right, slash. And I was gonna close holes on this guy. What is this? Oh, I can use that. Oops. What is Sculptures Pro doing you for in that masked area? So it really just, like you can see here, it added a whole bunch of geometry so it didn't get all stretched out and stuff when I pushed it in. And that's really that's why I use it in certain cases, because I don't want to like keep like dynameshing. So I just kind of use Sculptures Pro to just quickly fill or unfill certain areas. It's good for like creating holes and cavities. Like if you don't want the stretching, I mean. What was that? Sculptures Pro? You talking about Sculptures Pro? Like if you don't want the stretching, then you can use Sculptures Pro. Okay, and then this guy probably going to do this action. No, I'm not. No, it looks too silly. You look too silly when I do that. Yeah. All right. Let's duplicate these horns. Oh, no, not everything. There we go. And actually, I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Delete hidden. Just gonna play around with an idea. Don't know if it'll be good or anything like that. Did I have an original concept sketch, or is this what I'm doing now? So what was the concept you're working off of? No, there's no concept for this one. This is just kind of, we're just doing something, you know? Just shaking the rust off. I haven't been sculpting in like a couple of weeks. Well, 2 weeks to be exact. I mean, like I've like been doodling, but I haven't done like any like big work for like 2 weeks, which is very uncharacteristic of me. So I'm just kind of like getting back into it. Hey Fen, how are you? Fast. Thanks, Mermailor. Oh, I love that name! That's cute! Have I ever had a dream about something you sculpted? No. I get asked that a lot, but no. Am I getting the new iPhone, or... You're... No. No. Sorry. Bro, I'm still running. Look at how like beat up this phone is. Look at this. Like, if it ain't broke, not replacing it. Wow, okay, I don't think I like this idea actually. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of this. I think I like that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go super ham and B circle, because circles are cool. I'm gonna put down like a ground plane. Oops. That I can look at the feet and see their contact points. Do you have any advice on sculpting things that are more mechanical, robotic, and less organic? I would tell you the same advice that I give for even organic things, and that would be look for the main shapes. Don't overcomplicate your main forms. So look for the basic shapes that you need to create that mechanical thing. Like, let's say you wanted to sculpt a water bottle. So just make sure that you're putting down the cylinder and then start thinking about how you can break that up into parts and keep it simple until you need to add detail, right? So it would be the same as organic, except like, okay, so when I approach, or like, you know, if I wanted to turn this into a mech thing, I could, right? Like I start mechanical concepts most of the time the same way that I start organic things, unless it's something very specific like a water bottle, and I would box model it, right? If it's something mechanical that is, you know, something like this, or it's like based on a, like, you know, human anatomy or something like that, I would start with a sculpt and I would dynamesh things, and it would look lumpy initially. However, once I get all of the main forms blocked out in dynamesh and stuff without adding detail, you don't add detail or anything like that, you just make your main forms, the things that will get separated, like here. You know, I could start like blocking, like, you know, like let's say this was my block out, then I would start, you know, okay, well this could be like one area that I would like chunk off, and then I would sculpt in between that and figure out, okay, well from there, what are the panels that are going to go on it, separate that, and then Z-remesh everything down to a really low level. Make sure everything is working out shape-wise, and then start to essentially like retopologize on top of it to keep it clean. And you can do that with Z-remesher. You can do that with a lot of the tools that are inside of ZBrush as well. I'm not going to go through the whole process, but what I can tell you is that it would be like my advice is the same advice that I give for organics, is just keep it simple until it doesn't need to be simple anymore, you know? Such a strange creature. What is it? I don't know, like a deer, rabbit, dead thing. All right, still working on up here. What was I gonna do? Right, IMM. Maybe we're gonna put in some primitives, capsules. Oh, thanks, dragons. Yeah. Yeah. And you know. I just have to go back to being like a complete clean freak. You know how it is. Dust allergies unite. At least that's what I'm assuming. I don't really know. I have to go and see an allergist, and Montreal wait lines for seeing anyone is insane. So gonna take 6 months for somebody to scratch my arm. Somehow looks Asian now. Yeah, because the Oni masks always have like those tusks that come up from the bottom. Here, I kind of want to make sure that this isn't looking too, it's like aardvarky. The word that I want? I don't know. Don't really like that elephant schnoz look. Yeah, work simple and then work your way up to more complex forms and details. Because if it's simple, then it's always easy to just kind of change it on a whim, right? But if it's, if you start adding a whole bunch of detail right off the bat, you're gonna have a much harder time changing things. And you're not focused on the overall form as well, right? So it's important to keep it simple for as long as possible, so that you can see overall how it's working, how everything is kind of working together. So you guys are wondering about the mechanical process is usually what I would do for things is kind of like this. Just use the H polish tool and just kind of, it's not exactly like, you know, crisp or anything, but then you would go in afterwards and separate pieces and then work on them like that. How do I switch brushes so fast? I have them all keyed to my keyboard as shortcuts from 1 through 0. So I have different brushes all kind of like hooked up that way, which makes it way easier for quick sculpting. Because I don't like having a cluttered UI. I'd rather just have things on hotkeys and go into menus as I need them. Because like I would much rather have a big canvas to work on than a whole bunch of things in my way. And I know that there's like a lot of people that are different, right? Like a lot of people would prefer everything kind of like all on the sides, easy to grab for them. But I like a minimalistic UI. I like only having my essentials, the stuff that I absolutely need to grab, and like brushes and things like that. I will just like, I'll pull up, you know, like the spacebar or right click somewhere or press the B menu, B key. That I kept the plane in the center to do all this work. Oh, you mean the, this thing? I don't know. Thanks, Clean. Clegane. $10,000 to get somebody to scratch your arm? That's ridiculous. Is there any program for students because paying for the entire program is kind of pricey? You can get it on a month-to-month. Yeah. You can get like a month-to-month for ZBrush. So they have monthly subscriptions. You can also try ZBrush for 45 days. You'll get it for free. But if you don't want to pay for the full program, but you still want to use ZBrush, there's like Core, and ZBrush Core is a lot cheaper than the full program. So you can check out ZBrush Core. How easy is ZBrush? I would say once you get used to the UI, because the UI is very different from a lot of other 3D softwares, it's pretty good. Like it's pretty straightforward, pretty easy in my opinion to use. But again, I have been using it for a long time, so I am a little bit biased when I say that. I know though from other people's reviews of the program that the UI is very hard to get used to for a lot of people just coming into it. But if you already have like, so when you ask like, is ZBrush easy? The program itself is amazing tool wise, and it will make your life way easier when you're sculpting if you can get used to the UI. But it's not going to make you a good artist. So a lot of the time when I hear people ask me, well, is this program easy? They're looking to see if like it's easy to just create something good in it. So if you already have artistic skill and you're coming into this, then yeah, it's gonna be easy. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to take some getting used to. I would say, a week in the program, like if you're using it like for a week, you're probably going to be used to the UI mostly, and at least enough to start like sculpting some good stuff. And I would say that the sculpting, in my opinion, is a lot more intuitive than other programs that I've tried for sculpting. Just trying to get like a really nice like curve here. There we go. Have that like kind of continue down. Tip of the beak. Yeah, I'm gonna start adding a little bit more like whole stuff in here because I kind of want it to be kind of like a skull. Question head planes. What about head planes? How old was I when I started using ZBrush? I don't know. Also, that shouldn't really it shouldn't really matter, honestly. Age, okay, like I understand that, when you're older and you see somebody that's like young that is getting into something, you feel like there's no way that you can catch up or anything like that. But the thing is, like, art is not a competition. It's never should be a competition. It's about self-expression, and like if you're having fun and you're enjoying what you're putting out, then that's all that matters. And I know that sounds like really artsy fartsy, but it's true, because the moment you start like comparing yourself like that, like age-wise, to other people, it's not right, because everybody's gonna have different starts to their lives, different, and their careers. Somebody might have had ZBrush, or even just like drawing in general. Let's just take drawing. They might have just had drawing introduced to them with artistic parents and art school when they were like 3 years old. So why would you compare yourself to somebody like that if you only really started getting interested in art when you were 25 or 30, right? Why would you say, oh, I can't do that because this person had it since they were 3? It's not right. It's not fair to yourself. So don't do that. Like, you should just get into it. If you want to get into it, just get into it. It's not, and also keep in mind too, you're going to be as good as the amount of time and mental work that you put into it, right? So if you are, if somebody that's 16 is getting into it and only does art once a week, okay, but then there's like a 30-year-old who's getting into it, or a 40-year-old, but does it for 8 hours every single day, who do you think is going to be the better artist? I'm just saying, right? Like, so it's like age doesn't, it's not It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how old you are when you're getting into this. It matters how much you want to do it and how much it makes you happy. That's it. That's it. So I always get really defensive when people start asking like, how old are you, when, you know, how old were you, and you know, people start comparing their age to mine. I don't like that. I don't think that anybody should be doing that. Like, oh, you're so good for your age. Anybody at any age can be good for their age, right? It just really depends on how much you're putting into the craft. That's really it. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm definitely excited for 2020. And that, by the way, does not come out this week, like I so foolishly and tiredly said as soon as the stream started. It comes out next week on the 12th. So, new version of ZBrush, huzzah! Alright, I'm gonna Dynamesh this. I've just, wow. I don't know where my brain is. Saverinos. Discipline, absolutely discipline. And you know what's really crazy is discipline usually comes with age. You usually learn better discipline the older you get. So it's like, sure, this person's so good for this age, but it's just like, you know, they're not gonna be that age forever, and also that might fall off. You know? Whatever. Whatever. As long as you enjoy doing art, then that's all that should really matter. Turnaround with rendering tutorial? I don't have any tutorials myself, no, but I have a art station if you want that. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, have an art station doesn't link art station. My UV retop process. So my retops, usually I would take my sculpt from ZBrush, I throw it over to Maya, and then I would retop there, and I would UV over there. Here, let's get my jiggy. Ooh, hi, thanks Windows. Here's what you missed while you were busy sculpting. Here's what you missed! Windows likes to yell at me. I'm still not used to Windows 10. I've been using Windows 7 for so long. Here. There you go. Does that even? Yeah, that shows up. There you go. There ye are. When you were young, stopped in high school, picked it back up a year ago. Not that your age doesn't matter. Exactly, there you go, honestly. And don't say that you're not good and stuff. Like, that's more like comparing. And I you know, if you're looking for a job in the industry, obviously compare yourself to the people that have jobs already in terms of your technical skill. But when it comes to art, it is very, very much about what you enjoy doing, and only ever do it if you like doing it as well. Don't be competitive with art, you know? What's my best tutorial for ZBrush? I don't have any tutorials. We'll be able to paint on UV islands and sculpt on them starting next week. I know! I'm gonna have to get used to that. I'm gonna have to try that out. I don't know how that's gonna work. That's probably gonna take me a little while to get used to in ZBrush. But I'm excited. Okay, and then this one, getting Dynamesh. Oh, it's almost break time. And this one, we're getting Dynamesh. Dynamesh. Oh, oh. Danny Mac? Yeah, Danny's really good. Danny's got some good stuff. You can also check out Flip Normals, and then if you're looking for tutorials on ZBrush, then check out on YouTube hashtag Ask ZBrush, or just go on to the zclassroom.com. No, okay, so when I say compare, I mean in a competitive sense. Like, so there's like comparing. So if you're looking for a job in the industry, obviously you need to compare your work to those who are already working in the industry in order to know if you're up, you know, your technical skill is up to par, if you're working on the right things, etc., etc. However, when you start comparing yourself in a sense of like, oh, I want to be the best artist there is, I want there to be no one better than me, I want to be the best, all that kind of stuff. That's not healthy. That's like a toxic kind of comparison that I'm talking about. Like, you shouldn't be thinking about, well, this person is X amount of years old, so, and they're this good, so I'm comparing myself to that. That isn't the kind of comparison you should be aiming towards. That is toxic for your own mental state, like, because that's not beneficial. You're looking at their artwork and seeing on a technical skill without actually putting any other outside factors onto it, just like, this is what the artwork is, and then being like, okay, I'm gonna work to that. That's okay, right? But if you're saying, oh, well, this is what it is, this artist has, you know, this much experience and has only been doing it for this amount of time, and, you know, and just focusing on what the artist's experience is rather than their art, and comparing yourself to also the artist's experience, that's not okay. You should just look at the artwork where it is, and how can you get yourself to that point that you can then get a job in the industry, right? So if it's not clear enough, don't look at other artists' experience and how they are there and compare your experience to their experience as like an end all, right? Like, don't say, oh, you are 25 years old and you're already a lead or something like that. Like, there's no way that I can do that. Like, that's not beneficial to you, because everybody is going to have a different experience and different things handed to them in their lives, etc. So that's what I'm saying. Don't compare yourself. It's not healthy. However, when it comes to getting a job in the industry, you have to look at, you know, the art for the art, right? Thank you, Maple. Most powerful artist there's ever been. All right, well, I'll still steer absolutely clear of you so you don't punch me into the into the sun with your power. Branch snap sound in your head when looking at those legs, yeah. With like the celery sound, right? Is it live? Yeah, it's live. I am alive! See, the jack of all, master of none doesn't necessarily need to be a problem, right? Because generalists are a thing. So if you genuinely like everything, like you like the entire process in 3D, then that's not necessarily a bad thing, and I don't think that you should feel bad about that. But if you do kind of find one thing more exciting than the other, then obviously try and do a little bit more of that. And I've always been a believer of, if you truly like something and you're dedicating enough time to it and you're getting good enough at it, you will get a job based on that. It's just how much time you put into it. So 100 mark episode is getting closer. I know, so slowly though, because I had to keep canceling streams because of my stupid head issues. Yeah, he's really good. He is really good. Sad sometimes that Monty won't be able to give you any more grand puppies in the future. No, I don't feel bad about that. What? No. Gonna take a break soon. Thanks, Day. Okay, get this gone for a sec. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Get that or pelvic bone. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Of course you guys did. It's the pelvic bone. Come on. Don't make me feel embarrassed for you guys' anatomy. Come on. Come on. Oops. Licky, 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 gotta drink all the water. Drink all the water, Monty. The deer bird, is it? Is that what it looks like? I thought it was more like a rabbit. Dedication. Aw, Maple! Aw, I appreciate you. What the hell is this? This looks weird. Ooh. Looks like it float around on clouds. Alright. Teeth. Let's do an IMM. I'm gonna do something else here. Split this off. Okay. Pull that out more. There we go. Okay, one more time. Here. And duplicate and enter on this guy. Do that. Down. Down, down, down. So this. Gonna be probably cut into here. Go. Duplicate. Hello? Go. And move it down. Same thing. Cut into this. Save. There we go. Yeah, it's the same music we listen to every single time we stream because it's copyright free. It's a whatever you want it to be, Biff. The Lilith character. Oh my god, Diablo 4. Okay, I will talk about Diablo 4 when we're back from the break because yeah, I can't believe I haven't even talked about that at all. Cause holy cow, I love Diablo. Where did you put your Wacom pen? Dude, okay, there's like a couple of things that I do with my Wacom pen when I can't find it. It's either in my pocket, it's either like under my keyboard somewhere, or where else does it kind of like sometimes randomly show up? Oh yeah, on the kitchen table, so check those places. All right, okay, I'm gonna go take a quick break and then I'll be back for another 2 hours of sculpting. Here, I will put this Beasto Boyo on the screen for your eyeballs. There we go. And I will also, do I have Red Dead Redemption 2 on PC? No, I'm not really like a fan of that kind of, like, I know, like, I appreciate the game. I just, like, it's like really slow for me. I am a faster paced fan. If that makes sense. I don't know. I like things that are like really faster. I don't know. Whatever. Can't talk right now. I am brain dead. I'm gonna be back in just a couple of minutes, so feel free to enjoy this and the music, and I will be back. Yeah. Hello, we are back. We are back. The doggo does show up. He like jumped. He like hit his head on the, because he wanted to get like picked up so bad. He like jumped and hit his head on the desk, like underneath the desk. You're silly. Oh yeah, I love Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter was really good. I played it on Xbox though, so I didn't get like all the gear or anything. I just kind of like played through the campaign and then I was just kind of like done with it. But Diablo though, holy crap! When Diablo was announced, I was losing my mind, man. Like, I love Diablo so much. When I saw Lilith too, and like if you haven't seen the trailer, the cinematic, you should definitely go and see that. Like the whole thing looks like it's like a painting. It's insane. It's so good. You liked the Diablo 4 cinematic too, didn't you? Yeah. No, you didn't even care. Oh, you. Do you see how he like holds on to me like this? He likes to like hold on. He likes to actually hug. He's the first dog I've ever had that actually likes hugging. He actually asks for hugs. Very strange. But I love it. Yes, I love the hugs. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Go down. Go down now. Oh, Lilith was so cool though. The freaking Blood Mother. Lord of Hatred. The Jack games? Jack and Daxter? No, I played a lot of Crash Bandicoot though. He does. He behaves like a cat. He absolutely does. But then at the same time, like, he has like a lot of like herding instincts that corgis have. So usually he's a weirdo, but I love him. Okay, back to this. Frig though. Okay, so what I really am excited about, hold on, before I get back to this, but Diablo 4, dude, what I'm the most excited about is one, okay, it looks absolutely insane. Like, it looks so good. I'm not talking about just the cinematic. That in itself was like mind-blowing and I was like super inspired after watching that, but the gameplay that we got to see looks absolutely insane. Oh no, I think I have a dog hair in my eye. Why? Okay. Yeah, dude, like, okay, so what did they announced, like, well, one, we have mounts are coming, because like the area is so huge, which is super cool, but at the same time it's like, okay, microtransactions, whatever. I'm just gonna like not think about, I'm not gonna think about the microtransactions that much. You can't hear me very well. Am I too quiet, guys? I can't tell if I'm too quiet. Oh, I'm not gonna watch anything during the stream, Reaper. Okay, anyways, so yeah, like we have the mounts coming in Diablo 4. We've got like world bosses. Like it's gonna turn into some sort of like a what's it called? Like an MMORPG kind of an idea, but like only kind of, because in certain zones you're gonna have more people than others, but that's still super freaking cool. I like that. Also the Druid. I think everybody is gonna be playing Druid. Because like who doesn't want two good boys following you? Oh my god, I'm so excited for Diablo 4, but it's like at least 2 years off, right? I've been so excited for Diablo 4. I've like restarted, I started the season for Diablo 3 and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna play Diablo anymore. Like it's already done, and like just get right back into it again. But yeah, the style is just like a throwback to D2, because in D3 they ended up going like really like kind of cartoony and arcadey. But I really like the arcadiness of D3, like the play style, and I know that there's like a lot of people that'll fight me on that, and that's fine, but I really like that arcade feeling to it. So I kind of hope that they push a lot of that sort of into D4 as well, just for like the speed of like, the playstyle. What do you think of Path of Exile? I don't like Path of Exile. I've tried so many times to get into it, but the inventory management and stuff like that, it's like, I understand, like, if you are a fan of like the old Diablo playstyle, then you're gonna like Path of Exile a lot, but I'm not a huge fan of the old Diablo playstyles. I like old Diablo, but I'm not like, it's not something that I'm excited to go back to keep playing. You know what I mean? Like, it's more of like a nostalgic thing rather than like, oh, like I genuinely like this gameplay. Does that make sense? So when it comes to like Path of Exile, I just kind of like, I get bored, but there's something about Diablo 3 where it's just like that fast-paced, like arcade feeling that I really, really enjoy. But again, it depends on your playstyle, what you really like when you're playing games. So I'm interested to see how they kind of like go and, I don't want to say like meld, but I think meld will be the right word for Diablo 4, like those two different play styles. Like, how are they going to handle inventory management? And like, I mean, they showed us the inventory, right? But I'm still curious to see how they're handling the legendaries and all that kind of stuff. The skill linking system, yeah, and I understand that, and I really like that there's like so much variety, right? Like in Path of Exile, there's so much that you can like dive into. Initially, it's kind of overwhelming, but like when you start to understand it and you understand how you can build your characters, like there's just like this massive tree essentially that you can get into, which is super cool. Which makes, like, you know, if you do like that playstyle, it makes the replayability of the game like endless, right? But yeah, just like the speed at which you play things, like everything is just, I don't know, it doesn't feel good to me. Hey, Beasterox. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've like re-downloaded Path of Exile thinking this time will be different. It never is. Alright, what do I want to work on right now? Probably like the feet area. Thanks. I think she's a pretty rad donkey as well. What a rad donkey. Also, that chewing in the background is Monty. He is doing the chewing of his bone. The bone. He's just a little log on the ground. Thank you, Deco. I appreciate that. That's like when people say that my style is unique, like my creatures are unique. That's probably the most flattering thing I hear, because a lot of people like to say, "Oh, this looks exactly like, you know," and then insert popular franchise, and I'm like, "Oh, dang it." So if I hear, "Oh, hey, look, this looks unique," I'm like, "Oh, I'm doing something right." Feels good, man. Does transparency mess with anyone else? No, but I mess with transparency. Are you talking about like the see-through nature right here of the program? I really like that. I use that a lot for reference-based sculpting. Hey Scott, how are you? Thank you, thank you. Before you have to turn it out. Yeah, I usually just kind of do that for just matching, like proportion matching and things like that. Science of Creature Design books from Terril Whitlash. If you showed me, like if I saw an image from it, probably would be able to be like, oh yeah, that, but I don't own a lot of books myself, so they're just so expensive. So did just look at two animals and go, I'll Frankenstein them together when you came up with this, when I came up with this, or did I just evolve from the starting material? Yeah, I just evolved from the starting material, which essentially ends up looking like, oh, I'm just smashing two things together. Wonder Mustard, that is a very interesting priest. Very, very interesting homeboy. Very interesting. Thanks, Majora. Right here is where we're gonna, yeah. There. And then here's another reason why I'd use the Sculptures Pro mode. Hey, Rai, what's up? The Pokemon of ZBrush. Really? You really gonna do me like that? Okay. Haven't heard that one in a little, like ever. Rye. For the Inktober prompt? No, it's not. I want to continue doing that because I didn't even get anywhere close to finishing those prompts. And I actually wanted to draw all of them, but because of like an allergy that just showed out of nowhere and was like a lot more severe than I was ready to deal with, I was unable to finish all of the Inktober stuff, but hopefully I can get back to it. But yeah, no, this is not for a prompt. Oh wow, life is so hard for you, isn't it? Life is so hard. Yeah. He does this thing where he literally just like flops onto the ground onto his side and goes like, what do you want, dude? You get everything. You get everything. It's not enough. You're all of my Chinese fans put into one person? Oh my goodness. You love me so much. Thanks. No, I love Halloween. I love Halloween. I just suck at Halloween. You don't actually watch Pokemon? See, that's why it's not a compliment, because you don't watch her, but you're like, oh, so you... Allergies are no good, I agree. It's just for fun. These are just for fun. The ones that I do for work, you can't ever see because of NDA, and yeah. You know how it is. Alright, what am I doing? What am I doing? I am going to whoosh. Actually, no. I'm gonna do it the other way. I'm gonna do it from down here. Yes. Yes. If you make more noise, you'll get my attention, Monty. Right. Are you okay? You're like in like a non-characteristic good mood. Also, please take that as a joke. Sorry. Yeah, I know. He's going at it, dude. He just really wants attention. He's just waiting until I turn around. What do I think of new silhouette preview feature we'll be getting? I think all of the new features are, oh, there it is. There he is. He's coming for the... Wait, oh no! There we go. No, I think all the features that we're getting in 2020 are going to be super cool. I am most excited though about, well, one, trying out the UV stuff, and two, like the UV island stuff, and two, the color swapping for the poly paint stuff. I think will be super useful. You have no idea why. Did you eat something spicy? Maybe you ate something spicy. Excited about sculpting on UVs. Right? Oh my god. Yeah, looks pretty awesome. All right, let's see here. We can do this. E. Ugh. Oh yeah, the history brush, you mean, like the history capture. I'm gonna be curious to see if I can get used to that. I hope I can, because that looks super useful. It's like all these things are coming out and I'm like, will I be able to get used to it fast enough? No, 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 no. What's good, Mr. Lopez? It's a lot of different muscles in the leg. Yes, leg has lots of muscles. Tons of muscles. Thick thighs save lives. Just always remember that. And you should be good. Oh, you found your Wacom pen? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. It's always hiding. Doesn't want any responsibility. I can relate. I hate muscles, we should get rid of them. How about no? Oh no, this is fine. You're fine. I'm barely paying attention to chat as well. I suck, man. Over the last couple of years, ZBrush has made some cool upgrades. I was wondering what my favorite upgrades are. Over the last couple of years, okay, definitely. I'm gonna keep saying like Sculptress Pro is definitely up there for me. The Boolean feature as well has been a godsend for a lot of things for me, and also the real camera that they put in, like the actual like real perspective, and the fact that you can take a camera, like you can import and export FBX cameras is incredibly useful for the R&D stuff that I do concept wise. So A+ stuff. All right. What do I want to do here? Just kind of like, I don't know, it's just kind of like a chill sculpt today, really. Like I don't feel like I'm in a rush for this guy. VR support? Man, I don't know. I don't know. If that happens, I feel like they're gonna do that like way down the line. Like that is not a priority because VR right now, like the like the feedback, haptic feedback and stuff like that. Like sure, like there's like some good stuff that you can do with VR, but it's just I feel like it just isn't there yet. And to be using VR as a professional, it just like, you know, in studio and stuff for sculpting doesn't seem like I've sculpted in VR. When I was at Tangent, my director brought in his Oculus, and he also brought in the Vive. Or the HTC, it was Oculus and the HTC, I think it was, or I don't know. And I tried both of them, and they were both great at the time, right? But it's not like I couldn't see myself coming into work every day and using that to sculpt instead of sitting at the computer. You know what I mean? Like, it's also just like not good for your eyes. It's not good for your brain. I feel like like you get lost in it, and then it's just like, ooh boy. All right, okay, keep going. Gotta keep going. Let's see here. I want to do some curved tubes. Wait, I should. Where is the curve? Let's do elastic. Heck yeah. Oops. Ugh. Forgetting I can't do that. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna split masked. VR, AR is being used in R&D card design. Oh yeah, okay, so, oh man, it was like a while ago that I went to a SIGGRAPH event, and I honestly, like, I went, like, I think, God, while I was still in college, it must have been 2014, yeah, about 2013 or 14, something like that, when they were in Vancouver. I can't remember. Yeah, I was at SIGGRAPH. Wait, let's get this. And they had just started showing off the AR stuff, and they were also showing off VR. And I just remember leaving there being like, okay, VR is super cool, but the AR stuff I can see being like in the future. I can definitely see AR being implemented so heavily into our daily like lives in general. It's just really, really interactive. Expanding your imagination to come up with cool concepts more often. I would say the best thing, like the best bit of advice that I can give you is just do a lot of studies, and look at nature, really. Like, I know that sounds like super annoying to hear all the time, and just do your studies, but if you want your, essentially like your imagination vocabulary, right? Like your library, your visual library in your head, if you want that to expand, then you have to be looking at a whole bunch of stuff. So the better your visual library, the better you're gonna be at, you know, concepting. Optimal, how are you? VR still requires a huge buy-in. It will be useful for asset creation, but I can't see it ever being mainstream. Yeah, I can see it being mainstream. I know what you're saying, but I do feel like it can. I just don't know if it's gonna be mainstream for sculpting, right? Like I can see more and more people picking up VR, but I don't think that it'll be, you know, like a standard thing for sculpting. Fast forward in 10 years and then like clip this and then show it back to me when everybody's like sitting around in their living rooms wearing VR headsets, like sculpting. Let's do these. Figure out some of the muscles. Now I've got like just straight like an anatomy thing open because I kind of want to reference for, because these are obviously deer legs, so definitely pulling from the reference. You get them booty muscles, you know? Ooh, yeah. There we go. Wait, hold on. There we go. It's got a little butthole. Your booty muscles and now you're interested? Aw, dang. Aw, dang. Oh no. Everything else I've been doing hasn't been interesting. But then I say booty. And everybody's like, ooh? Ooh? Do this, get one right here, get that down, and all right, now let's start to chunk these out. So what I can do here is now put more design into it. Sense that everything will kind of, we will make up some of this as we go because it is more swirly bits than actual anatomy. Hey, Jackal, how you doing? How's it going? It's going. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Doing here. Let's do some toesies on this one. Aw, thank you. I do appreciate that. I'm like super, like, I haven't been sculpting in the last little while too, so hearing that makes me feel pretty happy. Yeah, I've been like super out of commission, but like Jackal, your stuff that you've been doing for the like you're pretty much like caught up for the Inktober stuff, aren't you? Like, and you did like most of those prompts. Like, that's super impressive. The last three, you felt the steam ran out and you got to move on to other art. Yeah, no, I feel that. 100% feel that. If it weren't for my stupid adult onset allergies. 20 days further than you've made it at any other Inktober, dude, yeah. Hey, it's Renault! How are you? How are you doing? Also, congrats on the Overwatch 2 stuff. It looked amazing. I'm assuming you worked on it. I'm assuming. Or are working on it. Stuff looks absolutely insane. You guys are insane over there. I was just like earlier, I was just like ogling over the Diablo 4 cinematic too. I was like, what the heck, man? You guys are insane. Okay, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Yeah. Will. Oh man, well freaking congrats, dude. It looks so good. I'm sure you're like super proud of yourself too. At least you should be. Like freaking hell, man. So many people are so hyped about it. I don't even, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't play Overwatch, but I'm hyped about it. I'm probably gonna pick it back up again. It's been a while since I played. Started playing Diablo 3 again. I was talking about that earlier too. Blizzard, you guys are killing it. Are the cinematics actually made in-house, or can ask or no? The man himself is in chat. Oh, what the heck? Right, and then we do this, and that's like, yeah. So this is the landmark that I was looking for before. And we're gonna tighten all this. Everything's made in house. Unbelievable. You guys are crazy. You guys are nuts. You're nuts. You're insane. Still lots to do, but you're having a blast pushing everything to hopefully it is the next level. It looks like the next level. It looks like the next 2 levels. Okay. Hopefully. Put that away. Put that word back in your fingertips. It's so crazy. I like a bunch of people that I know that were watching the Overwatch 2 cinematic just started crying, like bawling their eyes out. Good. That's how you know you did it. That's so good. Yeah, you guys would have to work back and forth, right? Oops. You cry every single time. Oh, such a sensitive soul. No, it's like, it's really good though. It was really well done. Yeah, like everybody, well, not everybody, but like a lot of people that I know cried when they watched that. I was close. I almost had a heart for like maybe like 5 seconds. I thought a single tear was gonna roll down my cheek and I wasn't gonna be an unfeeling lich for a second. For 5 seconds there. The Genji Zabe, I know. That was actually like a thing too. Like during the announcement, everybody was watching it live. I remember like a whole bunch of my DMs was just like people like typing Genji. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's wrong. Get back in there, tear. Yeah, like what is that? That's from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, right? Oh my gosh. Literally me. I cannot show emotion. I dare not show emotion, no. I don't know why. Like, I don't cry that often when I watch things. I don't know why. I think about them later and then I cry, but while I'm watching, it's just like not a thing. I don't know. I'm like checked out mentally. I don't know. Meanwhile, watching, I can't. I'm not gonna click that because of like copyright things. Describe it. Somebody like put like captions on in the chat for me. What is that? Oh, it must be. Oh, I'm gonna guess. It's probably the Cloudy of the Chance of Meatballs guy. The cop dad. He's like. Honestly, yeah, red wax makes me incredibly sad. I'm allergic to it, so. Am I referencing Bambi? Yeah, I've got a ton of pictures of Bambi up on my screen right now. Yeah, is that okay? Oh my god. Yeah, oh god, I hate that about myself. Like, you know, people would be watching a movie, well, I'll be watching a movie with my friends or something, and everybody else is starting to like you could look over at other people and they're like feeling something, and I'm like, this is really sad. I know it's sad, but nothing's happening. Not for everything though. I don't know. Ah, what the heck is it? Oh, thought that was double-sided geo, like for non-manifold for a second. I go, you stay, no following. Wait, what's that from? Is that Iron Giant? Dude, I don't know why I never knew that the Iron Giant was voiced by Vin Diesel, and I can't get that out of my head now. Every time I see a clip of the Iron Giant, I just think, oh, he's Fast and Furious. Okay, yeah, Iron Giant, I cried. That's fair. Land Before Time won! Yeah, that was, yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, rip. Okay, what am I doing with this? What do I want to do with this? It's got like a bunny body, but it's got deer legs. I'm Groot. Didn't cry. Sorry. Groot doesn't get me. I don't know. He doesn't get the crying going. Because it also depends on, like, I don't know, like what I ate during the day. I don't freaking know. Some days I'm just not sensitive. Some days I'm just not like other girls, you know? Like, some days I'm just not. I'm just like so different. Wait, is Groot actually Vin Diesel? Why is Vin Diesel everything that just doesn't talk much? Oh yeah, you're correct, Renault. You are correct in that I like screamed. Like, oh my god, Lilith! Blood mom! Scene with Littlefoot's mother would be extremely traumatic for kids when they went to this preview. This really? Actually? Serious? Because, yeah, kinda true. I have not seen all 14 Land Before Times. That's too many lands before times. I think I like the first one, dude. I remember watching the first one. Oh, and I loved dinosaurs as a kid too. Oh my god, hands up if you love dinosaurs. Hell Mom is back. Oh, dude. Okay, but like, I can't get over that. The cinematic though. Okay, sorry. I have to like scream a little bit. Where is it? Also, Braum is a freaking beast, but let's just get this image right here. Let's get this freaking image. Oh, this composite. Everything about this, just like I want to print it out, and I just want to like wallpaper it all over my freaking room. everything to do with that, man. It's so good. Just take me. Oh, and like the little like spider webs and all the little like things that are floating down so slowly, and the lighting. I can't get over it, dude. I wish I was the one who came up with this scene right here. I wish I was the one. I wouldn't be able to, but I wish I was the wish I was the one. Funny story, you're sitting in the front at the opening cinematic and there was a 6-year-old girl sitting right in front of me next to some other Diablo teammates. I asked one of them, "Are you sure she's gonna be okay?" To which I was told, "Don't worry, she's the game director's daughter. She was probably the one suggesting they got the Corbin." Ah! Oh my god! Oh, she's gonna turn out great, dude. You're gonna turn out just great. Oh, good for her. Good for that little kid. Yeah, get her into the gore. That's so good. Dude, that cinematic was brutal. Oh my god. And, oh, frig. Just like the emotion. Like, did you, like, I don't know. Like, it's gotta be, like, it was mocap, but then obviously, like, a lot of tweaking on top of it, right? Like, I don't know how the animators, you guys are insane. I don't know. That's all I can say. You guys are insane. You guys are freaking insane. It's, ooh. Okay. Enough of Lilith. Sorry. It's just, I love. Saw that you guys released a $500 statue, and I'm sad that I can't afford that, but I think it's sick. And if anybody does have $500, you should go and buy the statue. Okay. I need to work on this. Like, I'm like so spaced out. Okay, let's see here. We have about an hour left. Remember Buster from Mythbusters? She's like, stop. Hand keyed. That was hand keyed. Serious? Are you serious? I want to like veto my entire career right now. I mean, I'm not an animator, but like, I just want to veto out, you know? Just, that's insane. How, dude? That was like so raw. That was literally, I was like, this feels real. This cinematic, like the emotion, like I can feel it. Like, it's crazy. So good. Ooh. Okay. Let's get these stick legs. Okay, I know what I should do. I'm just gonna do like, ooh, too much. The close-ups on the eyes. I know. That's what I was saying. Like, it just doesn't, that's insane to me. It's like, it legit feels real. Oh my god, I'm just imagining the reference that they had, like, cause like, they probably shot themselves, like, especially that one guy, the last sacrifice guy, the one that's like super afraid. And he's just like trembling the entire time, like how the animators probably were shooting reference for that. I want to behind the scenes. I want to see them freaking out in a room by themselves. I want that. My goodness, be so good. I love watching animators. I love watching animators do that kind of, like, just seeing what their reference material was that they were working on. Working off of, rather. So good. I especially love watching it for animated stuff, like really, really exaggerated things. Seeing like how much they can contort their face. I Iceland. Hi, Brecky. Welcome, welcome. What time in Iceland is it? Must be late. Or maybe it's early. I don't know. What's the time difference? Join us. They love shit with too many legs. Oh! Oh! Let's go! To LAIF. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be a dream. That would be amazing, working on Diablo. Not gonna hold my breath though. But yeah, I definitely have lots of things with too many legs, so I'm just saying. I'm good at adding extra limbs onto everything. That's like my MO. Oh my gosh, it's only got 4 legs though. I'm already failing. Oh. It's actually 2 in the morning here, can't sleep. Oh, what? 2 a.m. in Iceland? I thought you guys were more than, oh. Well, no, I guess it's not even 10 here. Okay, okay, fair, 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 fair. My brain can't math. I should put like some more spiky bits on this guy. Or... Sometimes I just need to think about it. Maybe we should just like pose because we're like 40 minutes off, so we should probably like pose. I don't know. At this point, I don't know. My brain is just kind of like scattered right now. I'm trying to think of what I want to do with this. Cause I do, okay, all right, okay. Let's just go here. Let's just like start cleaning some stuff up and then it'll go from there. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, let's just clean this up. And then we can add in a bunch of tiny bitties. Nope, not like that. Like this, and then we'll get the stroke. Not curve. Hello, lazy mouse, thank you. Yeah, there we go. That's what I like. I'm gonna start curving. Do a D4 fan art and I'll send it to the right person. Wait, are you serious? Are you legit right now? Are you telling me to do an art test live on stream? Are you telling me to do a Diablo art test? I can't tell if there's a joke or not. We're rooting for... Oh, I don't know if it's a joke or not. I don't know if I should... Oh no, I'm an unfeeling lich. What are emotions? I'm starting to sweat. It's not a joke. It's not an art test. I call you out immediately. Are you giving me an art test? Yeah, no, I know Blizzard likes to see stuff that's like in their world. And I tell everybody that too. So obviously, if I do a fan art, it would have to be a Diablo fan art. Okay, all right. I might do it. Oh no. I'm feeling emotions. With weird shapes and way too many legs, it's a perfect match. Oh, the compliments! When somebody tells me you like weird stuff and they like weird stuff. Oh. I know I'm like joking right now, it's because I don't know, I compartmentalize my feelings, so just know that I appreciate this. Just bad at expressing. Said they're looking for artists for Hell's Army. Oh, that's cute! Like, in the best way. I don't mean it like, okay, whatever, I'm bad at expressing. Look at me, I'm all flustered, I don't know what to do. God, somebody thinks I can actually work on Diablo. As Sheila Booth says on one time, just do it. I know. Okay, I'm ending stream now. Starts to work immediately. Yeah! Creepy stuff is the cutest. Gore, oh my god, adorable. No, I'm actually stoked. I actually might just take you up on that. You're giving me a project. I was all like, man, what shall be the next thing that I do just for fun? And then here you are in chat right now saying, Diablo 4 fan art! It was right in front of me the entire time, yet I never took advantage. Oh. Does anybody else get sweaty when they get excited? No, I'm not ignoring the opportunity. I'm just bad at expressing my excitement, okay? Like properly, without like memeing and being weird. Because I'm like socially inept, alright, okay, alright. Development is happening right now. Oh. When they say development is happening. Okay, you know what? Fair, fine. Okay, alright, Renault, you got me. Alright, okay, fine. Alright, cool. It's a challenge too, because you guys work like, Diablo works like really low poly. Ooh, and I love low poly stuff. Okay, fine, you win. You didn't even have to convince me, but I'm like, fine, you pulled my leg. Oh, why are you saying my dog will die? Oh, do you want to get banned? Nobody's allowed to say that. He's invincible, he's immortal. Get out of here, leave. Stop that. This is not even a joke. Don't even. Oh, you're gross. Don't say that. Not even a joke. Just take it, live it, grab it by the horns. When I'm modeling and you have several layers, is there a way to bake one layer out of them, or can you just bake them all or nothing? Yeah, you can bake down all your layers. Yeah, right here. There's a button that says bake down everything, bake all. So, but when you bake all of your layers, it will just completely like get rid of everything. Or are you talking about something else? Are you talking about, are you okay, so are you talking about like poly paint to UV baking? Because yeah, like if you just activate a layer, and it's got poly paint data on it, and then you make a new texture based on the poly paint, then there you go. That's like your texture based on the poly paint. And then you can turn that layer off and then do the same thing again. And then you'll have a new texture based on the poly paint, like without that poly paint layer on, right? So, yeah. Yeah. I hope that's what you meant. I don't know if that's what you meant. I don't know. But there is like, if you just mean like baking the layers down together, then yeah, you can just do this right here. Voila. And another thing too to keep in mind is when you're baking your layers, make sure that your layers are turned on. And if you don't want to bake, like all of them are turned on. Otherwise it kind of like messes up sometimes, at least that's my experience. And if you don't want to bake a certain layer, don't just like turn it off or whatever, just like delete it and then bake all. Monty will live forever and father many. No, he's not gonna father anything. He's just gonna live forever. Just stop. Stop talking about my dog like this. I don't like it. My gosh. Fantasy creatures, GG no breathe, but going on episode 93 of no high-res statue unlocked. Okay, all right, you know, man, you guys out to get me? Yeah, okay, he's kind of disappointed about it too. He just looked up at me like, yeah, it's episode 93 and you haven't done anything to do with me, so. Crystal Land, she's the same path refugee, just now she's a senior character. Really? Oh yeah. Yeah, I know her. I definitely know her. No, she's so good. Oh man. What a beast, dude. She's a beast. My path is already goals. My path? What path? What path? Did I miss the doggo today? We can show doggo again. I don't mind. I'm just being like sweaty and stuff here on stream and adding curves and things. We're dog friendly, so you can bring my dog at work. He's not people friendly though. He's not people friendly, so I don't know. Come on, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, Spencer. Oh, so you want the belly rubs, but you don't want to hug this time. No, we're not going that way. Come here, come on. Come on, it's hug time. Yes! Huggy boy! Come on. What? Oh, there we are. There he is! There he is. You have 450 dogs on campus. What the heck, Blizzard? It's like you're literally just calling the employees dogs. Yes! Wow! No, he's not gonna fart this time. He farted because I had given him a, what was it? Beef trachea, that's what it was. Beef trachea, and I stuffed the beef like the cow trachea with, what was it called? Like a pate of some sort. And he, like, his stomach wasn't super used to it, so he just kind of like was a fart fest for a little while, and I picked him up and he like just went, oh, you don't like that. You clipped that fart, it was, yeah, oh great. Look at this little nugget. Look at this little nugget. Oh, look at this little nugget. Shaky, shaky. He is! He's so cute! He's the best boy. All dogs are the best boy, but Monty is the best boy, if you know what I mean. I will always share Doggo, just not in person or, you know, where other people can put their hands on him, because he really doesn't like that. He doesn't like anyone out of his tiny circle of human friends that he has that took a long time to make. Fun. You're gonna lurk now? Okay, no problem! See you later, Jackal. We've only got about a half an hour to go here anyways. Oops. Oh yeah, no, I'll consider it, and I will, even if it's like something that, like, let's say I can't, like, oh, let's say, like, you know, they accept me and they're like, hey, you want to come and work, and turns out I can't, it's okay, because it's still a really fun thing to do, and I'm gonna think about it and stuff, and yeah. See you though. Thank you for talking to me about that stuff, and also good fucking job on like literally everything that you've been doing on Overwatch, because like holy crap, you guys are beasts. Everybody over at Blizzard is a beast. Alright. You too. You too. Kit. You're sweating for me. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like trying to like focus right now. I'm also thinking of like 90 different things at once. It's cool. It's dope. It's sick. Ooh. There we go. There's a Discord? Yeah, yeah. Wait, you're talking about my demo project in the Discord? Oh, I mean, yeah, if it's fan art, if I end up doing a Diablo fan art, then, like, it'll just, I can just put it on my portfolio, I mean, just the fan art. But yeah, oh, you got the Carnage. Yeah, that's the Discord. Okay. I'm like, oh yeah, I was gonna link you the Discord, and then I just completely like. I think this is one of my favorite parts of a sculpt, is just kind of like doing like you know, not a sculpt, but like the for funsy sculpts that I do is just kind of doing interior curve details and things like that. It's just, it's like so relaxing. Ready to lurk? Alright. Have a good lurk. Thanks for hanging. Do I know how to texture too? Yeah. Yep. I was actually a surfacing artist on Next Gen, as well as a sculpting artist. But you're really starting to see how awesome the /2 brush can be? Yeah. /2 is a lot of fun. You're gonna like it. Thanks, number 839. And it must be done in 24 hours? Yeah. Yeah, why not? It depends on how fast you are at sculpting. If it's your first time opening ZBrush and you don't know how to use it, then no, probably not. Too much lazy mouse. Where is my stroke? Have you been able to test out the new features for 2020? No, I wasn't a beta tester this year. So I have no idea how to use any of it. It'll be very interesting to try it all. I'm excited. And 2020 actually comes out very soon. So, like, what? Like, next week. Next week, on the 12th. Thank you, Tomasito. Thank you, Pepe. First time, but your artist eye is, well, not the eye. My eye can tell it needs a lot of work. It's my procedure that's under... Yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. The technical skill, really, right? But that will just come from using it. Using the program. Yeah, so this top part right here doesn't really like work. I'm gonna, like, it kind of isn't in the same, what's it called? The shape language is very contrasting up here. So I am going to delete it and come back over top of it and try and get something that looks a little bit better, because this stuff, like these sharp kind of, what are they called? The straights. Yeah, not really like a fan of that. Live silhouette, but yeah, the live silhouette. Yeah, every single feature is gonna be good, for, in my opinion, anyways. I'm excited for all of it. the thing that like shows up in the corner of the screen, like the what did they call it again? Like the little, you know how you can make it a little model of your own? That one I'm excited about. That's gonna be kind of fun. It's gonna make scene. Yeah, for me, like, it doesn't really matter too much. I just think that the gimmick of it is really cool. Like, I love that I can, like, I'm gonna be able to put like a little, like they were showing off Earthquake or whatever, right? Like, I'm gonna put on one of my stupid characters up there. Like, I want to make like a cube related character. I don't know. I think it's gonna be cute. Just have it up during streams, you know? How cute. Not gonna lie, like, I needed kind of a kick in the butt to get going on my sculpting again, but this stream always helps me get motivated again. All the time. Cause, like, of course I have like my own, like, you know, like the contract work and stuff that I do, but my own personal stuff kind of like falls off a lot of the time. And then I stream again and I'm like, oh yeah, I love doing this. I remember I love doing this. I gotta do more of it. I got an art test. Don't call it that. I may or may not, depending on busyness, do a fan art for Diablo. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Don't pressure me. Don't do it. Don't put expectations on me. Ooh. Ooh. A skill showcase. Yeah, no, I know. It's got like it's got that hard surface, like organic hard surface vibe, right? I've seen the clay sculpting work of Beth Carver. Yes. Yes, I have. You take full responsibility. Okay. As I'm doing this, I'm actually trying to think, like, ooh, what am I gonna sculpt? Like, what fan art am I gonna do? If I do one, what would I want to do? I've never actually like thought of doing that for some reason though. As much as I love Diablo and how much I play it, I guess I just, like, in general don't do a lot of fan art. I don't know why. I don't really... I think it's because I'm, like, intimidated. Like, I'm scared that, like, I'm not gonna be able to do it as good. As good as the original. You know, you understand. I'm sure some people can relate to that. Like, oh, I don't want to do fan art because it's already been done and done so well. I don't know. try to squeeze a slightly upset chihuahua in there. Just a mildly upset chihuahua. Oh my gosh, do you know that video of that guy that's just like sitting there with his dog in his hand and he's just like most Americans, I like to come home to my dog and pet him and whatever, and then the dog starts like freaking out. Oh my god, that was it's one of the funniest videos. I think that's one of my favorite videos. That and Mr. Bubs. Mr. Bubs! The video's the best, because I do that with Monty sometimes too. Because he starts to like, he gets in hyper mode, like he got his zoomies, and then anytime you pick him up, he's like, ah! And making like demon noises and stuff. Nice Tweety voice, thanks. Something with too many legs, of course. Oh, yeah, true. Queen Erene? Nah. Adria? Nah. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to think. We'll have to think long and hard. I think we're almost done stream. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this part up and then I will call it. Barely on time, we're about to end. But that's okay. Nice to see you. So here is Dear Boy. Dear Boy. Not finished, but finished enough to say here is Dat Boy. Okay. You can be there, and then you can be here. Okay. And then you can be here. Wow. And that was that. And then we can get the, what's it called? Open my socials. There it is. There we go. Put that on the screen. Can't be a boy. Hey, you didn't see what I was doing earlier. He kind of does have the anatomy, so leave. And if you're curious, you can follow any of my socials on these links. I also put them in the chat for easy clickerinos. I'm probably going to be, unless my allergies are so incredibly severe that I can't and my meds aren't working, I will probably be live next week as well, and the following week, because I love streaming. And yeah, I'm gonna try and do a little bit more with this guy and then maybe render him. Hopefully I can. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. ZBrush 2020 is out next week, November 12th. Keep that one in mind. That's super exciting. Actually, is that going to be on the Wednesday? Let's see. No, it's the Tuesday. Okay, so I should have it for the next stream. So next stream, hopefully I'll have 2020, but not guaranteed. I might not have it yet. We'll see. Yeah, okay, I think that's it. Oh yeah, if you want to try ZBrush, you can try it for 45 days for free. And the next person that's going to be streaming after me, it's probably Matt. No, nobody's after me. Oh, okay. But wait, hold up. Tomorrow, though, Thursday, November 7 at 11 a.m. PST, Pixelogic's going to be showing off some ZBrush 2020 stuff apparently. So 11 a.m. PST, and that is 3 p.m. No, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. EST. So if you're in the same time zone as me, it is 2 p.m. If you are in PST, it is 11 a.m. Go and check out the ZBrush 2020 special presentation, and I will see you guys later. Thank you all for all the love and support and being awesome people and hanging out and not minding that I am tired and spaced and out of it and an unfeeling lich. Okay, all right, see you guys later. Bye.